Welcome back to another video with IDN TV. Now we're talking about King Von, you guys. Now King Von has been officially confirmed for another body. Now on paper, they're saying that it's KI, and then this video we're talking about, his name is Modell McCambry. Now they're saying that King Von shot two cousins back in October of 2012. They said one cousin was visiting another in the Woodlands area of Chicago. They say both were hit and one cousin was killed. Modell. Now they're saying Modell was killed. Now according to the reports, they say that he was lightly involved in gangs, while the other cousin was a star football player at Leo's high school. Now the cousin that was the football star did survive, but at the time of the shooting, they thought he was going to pass away as well. He had multiple surgeries. Now, according to the official reports, they say on a Saturday night in October of 2012, Miles Turner, who was 18 years old, went to visit his cousin in the Chicago Woodland area. Now, while visiting his cousin, someone opened fire on both of them while standing in front of a house. Now, this was located at the 6300 block of South Road Avenue just before 9:30 p.m. Now, you guys keep in mind, remember that 9:30 p.m. Saturday night. Now, both cousins were hit. Now, Modell, he was rushed to the hospital, in which he was in extreme critical condition with a gunshot wound to the chest. He later died. Now, they were saying that the family had difficulties actually paying for this young man's funeral at the time. Now, the cousin who tried to stop King Von was shot 5 times. The football player did survive. Now, here is a news clip for the local Chicago area. They show the scene, and they actually showed this guy a few months after he was shot and his cousin passed away. Check it out.
It's a beautiful day. I mean, from where we came from 6 months ago, not knowing if my son was going to live. And today he's going to the prom and will soon be graduating from high school. It's a great day.
Just not being able to go home.
We had like 8 operations the first week. And every operation they told us, we don't think he's going to make it. So it was really difficult for me and my wife.
When I saw his eyes open, because I wouldn't leave, I stayed there a whole month straight.
That they get caught and pay for the stuff they did.
Most of the seniors will see him tonight for the first time since he was shot. That's going to be really special.
Now, what I've learned about this whole King Von incident is basically King Von did it and he trolled everyone on social media. Before the shooting and then after it happened, King Von was trolling the victim's friends. So check it out. Now, here is a tweet. This is from King Von's official Twitter. Now, on October 13th at 8:43 p.m., King Von tweeted this. He says, "Man, I am bored. What's the plan?" Now, around 50 minutes later after this tweet, according to the police report, they say King Von went out and shot both of the cousins, in which one of them died. Now, literally the same night after it happened, King Von got back on Twitter and he tweeted this at 4 a.m. He says, "Man, I need some. It feels like I haven't had none in forever." Now, 2 days after this incident happened, King Von went right back on Twitter. Now, he replied to somebody by the name of Wooski. Now, Wooski tweeted and mentioned King Von, and he was asking King Von where he was at earlier. Now, King Von sarcastically tweeted, he says, "Getting shirts made for the funeral. Where were you at?" Now, mind you, this is 2 days after this incident went down where that young man lost his life. Now, at the time, I'm sure back in 2012, people on the outside looking in, people that really didn't know the Chicago or the Chicago culture, they probably didn't think King Von was really nuts enough to actually tweet about his work and what he did. But now that King Von's actually gone, this is actually disturbed to me. Now, he really was on that type of time and he was trolling about it on Twitter. Now, officially, here's the police report. Now, they named King Von, also known as Davon Bennett, as the main suspect. So basically, someone snitched and ID'd King Von as the shooter. Now, in a statement, they say two cousins were speaking to a female when King Von walked up and shot Modell. Modell's cousin attempted to cover up Modell while he was shot, and this is when King Von opened fire and shot the cousin 5 times. Keep in mind, you guys, these guys were pretty much teenagers at the time, and the cousin's a big stature type of guy, so he shot him 5 times and he still survived. Now, a year after, King Von wasn't done with the Twitter. He went to his Twitter and he says, man, I remember Modell, one eye from STL. It's messed up what happened to him. While he put the laughing emojis and he put hashtag straight sucker. Now, we all seen what happened to King Von back in November of 2012. He was shot during a fight with Quando Rondo in Atlanta, Georgia. And to say the least, the people responsible for his passing is pretty much doing the same exact thing that King Von did to his victims. They're on social media trolling, they're making music videos, and they're just leaving subliminal messages to King Von and his crew. Unfortunately, it seems like this cycle will never end. Thanks so much for getting to the end of this video with King Von. I wanted to give you guys, an insight on what happened, what King Von was like before he got into music. Unfortunately, 2 people have lost their lives, and I'm sure this spilled out to a whole gang war. So make sure you guys like this video. If you would like to hear more about these type of stories and what goes on behind the culture, let me know in the comments below. I will catch you on the next video. IDN signing out.